Valentine's Day, a day of love, affection, and romance. But for Richard Schoeck, it became the day of his shocking execution. It's February 14th, 2010, and Richard waits alone in Belton Bridge Park, Georgia. The fog rolls in, setting an eerie atmosphere. It's the perfect night for their annual Valentine's Day tradition, or so he thinks. But when Stacey arrives, the scene she walks into is far from the romantic surprise she expected. Richard is lying there, lifeless, his body riddled with bullets. The flashing red and blue police lights cut through the thick fog, revealing a brutal crime scene. Richard had been shot at close range multiple times. But here's the thing that doesn't add up. Nothing was stolen. His wallet, his car, everything was left untouched. This wasn't a robbery gone wrong. No, this was a calculated hit. But who would want Richard dead? And why? As the investigation unfolds, detectives immediately turn their attention to Stacey. At first, she plays the role of the devastated wife, crying, shaking, pouring on the grief. But something feels off. The detectives can't shake the feeling that her story just doesn't add up. Then they start digging deeper. What they find is beyond chilling. Just weeks before Richard's murder, Stacey had increased his life insurance policy by $500,000. But that wasn't all. Through phone records, they discover Stacey had been in contact with a man named Reginald Coleman, a personal trainer with a violent past. But Coleman wasn't just a fitness coach. He was a hitman, known for his deadly work. And that's when the pieces fall into place. Stacey didn't just lose her husband. She had him killed. She hired Reginald Coleman to do the dirty work. The plan was simple. Lure Richard to the park for their romantic evening, and Coleman would take care of the rest. Richard never saw it coming. He trusted his wife, but she led him straight to his execution. Months of investigation revealed the shocking truth. Stacey confessed. She, Reginald, and their accomplice were arrested, facing life in prison without parole. No escape. What was supposed to be a night of love turned into a cold-blooded murder. But in the end, justice was served. Or was it? What do you think? Was justice truly served in this chilling case, or does something about it feel unfinished? Remember, not every Valentine's Day story has a happy ending. If you're fascinated by true crime stories and shocking twists, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another gripping tale.